Hello there. Welcome. I invite you to join me on a gentle journey. We are going to a special place today, a city full of warmth, history, and light. This is Porto, in the beautiful country of Portugal. We will not walk its old stone streets just yet. Instead, we will float. We will drift slowly in the air, like a soft feather on a summer breeze. Forget the world for a little while. Let us simply look, listen, and feel the peace of this remarkable city from a place high above. Now we are high above. Look down. The city of Porto spreads out below us like a beautiful, detailed map. It is a wonderful sight. The city is nestled right where the great river meets the big blue ocean. You can see the line where the green land ends and the water begins. The colors are so soft from here. We can see shades of orange, red, and brown from the roofs. We can see the deep blue of the river and the green of the parks and hills. It is a painting made by nature and by people working together over many, many years. From this height, the city is quiet. We only hear the soft sound of the wind as we float. Now let us glide down, closer to the water. We are flying over the famous Douro River. This river is the heart of Porto. It is wide and calm. Its surface is like a dark mirror, reflecting the blue sky and the colorful houses on its banks. The name Douro means river of gold, and you can see why. Look at the boats on the river. They move so slowly, so gracefully. There are the traditional boats called Rebelos. They have flat bottoms and were once used to transport barrels of wine. We can see people sitting at cafes along the water's edge, sipping drinks and enjoying the view. The river creates a space for people to slow down, to gather, and to appreciate the beauty around them. Now let us turn our attention to one of Porto's most famous sights. Ahead of us is a magnificent structure. It is the Dom Luís I Bridge. It is a true icon of the city. Look at its amazing design. It has 2 levels, one high and one low. It is made of dark, strong iron. It forms a huge, perfect arch over the Douro River. We are now gliding slowly over the top level of the bridge. From here, the view is spectacular. On this level, you can see the city's metro train crossing quietly. You can also see people walking. It has stood here for over 100 years, watching the city change and grow around it. It is a symbol of connection, of progress, and of human creativity. It is a part of the city's soul. Let us now move away from the river and float over the heart of the old city. Look down. What do you see? It is a wonderful sea of rooftops. Most of them are made of terracotta tiles. They have a warm reddish-brown color. It looks like a giant textured blanket covering the hills. The roofs are all at different angles and different heights. This is the historic center of Porto, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It shows us how cities were built a long time ago. People lived close together, forming a strong community. Among the red tiles, we can see other details. We can see small windows and little balconies. Some balconies have colorful flowers growing in pots. We can see laundry hanging out to dry in the sun. Let's descend a little further. We are now hovering over a famous and lively place. This is Ribeira Square. It is located right next to the Douro River. This square is the historic heart of Porto. Look at the buildings that surround it. They are tall and narrow. They are painted in many different colors. We see yellow, blue, orange, and green. The square is full of life and energy, but it still feels relaxed. In the center, there are outdoor cafes. We can see the colorful umbrellas that give shade from the sun. We can see people sitting at the tables. They are talking, laughing, drinking coffee, or just watching the world go by. This is a place where people come to relax and socialize. The pace of life here is slow and enjoyable. As we continue our journey across the sky, let's observe the gentle rhythm of everyday life in Porto. It is a city that moves at its own pace. There is a calmness here that is not found in many large cities. Look down at the streets away from the main tourist areas. You can see people going about their day. An elderly woman is watering the plants on her balcony. A baker is carrying a tray of fresh bread out of his shop. The city's markets are another place to see this gentle dance. From above, a market looks like a colorful patchwork quilt. We can see the bright reds of tomatoes, the deep greens of lettuce, and the sunny yellows of lemons. Even the transportation in Porto seems to follow this relaxed rhythm. We can see the old yellow trams. They move slowly through the narrow streets, their bells ringing softly. They are a charming and gentle way to see the city. Let us now look for a very special detail of Porto. It is something that makes the city truly unique. We are looking for the azulejos. These are the beautiful painted ceramic tiles. They are everywhere in Porto. From our aerial view, we can see them shining in the sunlight. They look like patches of bright blue and white on the sides of buildings. Some buildings are completely covered in them. Let's drift closer to one of these buildings. We can see the famous São Bento train station. Its entrance hall is covered with thousands of azulejo tiles. These tiles show important scenes from the history of Portugal. But the azulejos are not just for grand, important buildings. They are also found on ordinary houses, shops, and cafes. Sometimes it is just a small decorative border around a window. Sometimes it is a street sign. Our gentle journey is now coming to an end. We have floated on the breeze, and we have seen Porto from a unique and peaceful perspective. Let us slowly begin to ascend, rising higher and higher into the sky. As we go up, the details of the city begin to merge together again. The individual rooftops become a sea of red. The narrow streets disappear into the shadows. The mighty Dom Luís I Bridge becomes a delicate line across the sparkling river. From this great height, take one last look. Breathe in the beauty and the calm. Remember the warm colors, the shimmering river, the historic bridge, and the lively squares. Remember the gentle pace of life, the friendly atmosphere, and the deep sense of history. Porto is a city that invites you to slow down, to look closely, and to feel deeply. Carry this feeling of peace with you. Let the beauty of Porto be a calm place in your mind that you can return to whenever you need a moment of peace.